Good morning and welcome back to Withrow Urban Homestead. Today is April 7th and it's time for a flower ring update. The daffodils are done. They are a March flower. Dill snowflakes are starting to bloom. They're like pretty little bells. Those are memories from when he was a little tiny boy at his grandmother's. They're taller than snowdrops. Those are a shorter flower. This side over here are open because they get more sun, but the ones around the other side, there's still a lot left to bloom. And the paper whites have bloomed and they smell heavenly. Years ago, Dell gave this to me for Christmas, and we forced them to bloom inside the house. And afterwards, I planted them outside, and they survive. And they come back every year, but the leaves always get bitten by a cold snap. So I recently gave them a trim, and now they look beautiful. Later this month, the irises are going to open. They're making their buds right now. They're planted along both sides and some right in the front. They're my favorite flower. That's a little song sparrow. We have two. They're different than the house sparrows. We have a lot of those. Now the lilies are just starting to poke up through the soil. I think they flower in July. There's more than that, but just a few are up right now. In the very front are Dale's favorite flower, our giant alliums, big purple ball. He calls them poofs. The leaves are really tall now, and inside are little buds. Let's see if we can find any. Here's one. These flower stems will get really tall and make a big purple ball at the end. But the last 2 years, it's been, in the 60s. And they've sent up their flower buds, and then we've gotten a cold spell. And that late freeze has ruined them. We've had very few actually make a flower. So tonight it's going to freeze, and tomorrow it's going to be 27. So I've decided to cover these and protect them with fleece to see if that helps, because the last 2 years they haven't done well. I want to protect Dale's favorite flowers. But first, I want to trim off the daffodil flower stalks, not the leaves. We're going to leave the leaves. They're important for next year's bulbs. After the leaves die off and turn brown, then we'll trim those. Right now, they're collecting solar energy from the sun to feed the bulbs for next year's flowers. Follow the flower stem all the way down and cut it. Be careful not to chop off the leaves too. It's misting. So I'm not going to set up the camera and film covering this with fleece. There's the fleece back there. I'm going to set up a new compost ring soon in the alley, and we'll add all this to it. Come back and check our flower ring. Come back and see the irises. They're going to be white and purple. They're really pretty. They are my favorite. Thank you for visiting Withrow Urban Homestead. See you later. Bye-bye.